How you doing? My name is Lorenzo Alexander. I am the president and co-founder of the ACES Foundation, and I have the privilege of partnering and collaborating with your NFL flag league. It is something that I'm very passionate about, something that I can't wait to get engaged in even more and really get to know you more intimately over the course of your season. And I am really here as really to pay it forward, to help young athletes, parents, and coaches understand the process a little bit better. I've been privileged to play 15 years in the league, and over that time, meet a lot of great people, starting all the way back into my youth days, right? And I can remember this particular gentleman, this coach that you hopefully will get to meet over the course of these videos, Thomas Weatherspoon, who really introduced to me early age of what it meant to be transformative. And that means changing your body, pursuing your goals, and being intentional about everything you do. And he had these 19 principles, and desire, conviction, discipline, 19 of them. Things that we have to make a commitment to try to become the best version of ourselves every single day. And these 19 principles are guiding lights to help us achieve what we want to do in life, what our passions are, what is our purpose. And the first principle I want to touch on today, because I think this is probably one of the most important ones because it allows everything else to flow, is presence. And I'm not just talking about showing up physically and being somewhere. I'm talking about mind, body, and spirit, all being there all at once, and you being focused on the task at hand. And so a lot of times with devices, with our thoughts, we kind of drift. We may be physically there, but we aren't mentally and spiritually there. And so whatever we're doing is kind of haphazard. And this is, can show up in school, it can show up in church, it can show up in practice. It's easy for everybody to show up to the game when it's time to compete and have fun and be around our friends and try to make that big play. But we have to make sure that we don't just compartmentalize. We have to make sure that we just don't do the things that we want to do and be easy and be present in those moments. We have to sometimes force ourselves, which is very hard. But the great thing is, the earlier we start, and so my 6-year-olds out there, my 5-year-olds out there, if you can start trying to be present now, when you go to school, when you're at practice, when you are in church or wherever else you may be with your family and friends, if you can be engaged from a mentally, with your mind, with your thoughts, physically, obviously with your body, but then spiritually as well, you will be able to build great habits much earlier than I ever did and be much more impactful than I ever have been. And so I want to encourage everybody to be present because it's going to allow you to be engaged, your environment, the people around you, and then allow you to show up the way you want to show out on game day. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.